Child. I can't even begin to even say it. It took me about 10 minutes to really decide if I wanted to do this commentary, because I'm going to be honest with you. This 2020 in itself is going to go down in history. This year is one of a kind. I mean, pandemics, icons are like passing away young. The world is shutting down. And Niecy Nash just got married to a woman. And we're going to talk about it right now, shall we? Hey y'all, it's your girl Missing a Little Cool, and I'm coming to you straight out of NYC on this quiet Tuesday early morning. It's dark outside. It's the first of the month. I hope you cash your checks. I hope you got your checks. And let's start this month right. And we're going to start with a banger. We're going to start with a surprise. We're going to start with a 50-year-old black woman with 3 kids, twice divorced, that decides that in her second act of life, she's going to marry a woman. That's right. Niecy Nash, the actress, comedian, host, Sherry Shepherd's best friend, has gotten married to a woman. And the woman is a lot of years younger than her. She can almost be her daughter. So, this morning, I would say you could say half an hour ago, I was just surfing the internet and I saw Niecy Nash gets married, and it was 3 exclamation marks, 3 question marks. And so I'm like, well, damn, she just divorced Jaytucker, the man that she was in love with a decade ago, and she said that he was the love of her life. Let me see who she got married to now. When I saw that it was a woman, my mouth dropped. I couldn't believe it. Now, at first, I really thought it was for a role. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was for a role. But then I said, let me go on her Facebook page. I went on her Facebook page, and it's not a lie. This is not some kind of, scam. This is not some kind of, fake news. It wasn't even for the show. Niecy Nash is really married to a woman. And the woman's name is jessicabetts. And pretty much, she's now going by the name Mrs. Carol Denise Betts. For those of you who don't know, her name is Niecy, short for Denise. But her first name is Carol. But she always went by Niecy from her middle name. So her name is Mrs. Carol Denise Betts. And this is the truth. She's not, what's that saying? She's not trolling. She's not doing this for shits and giggles. She's really married to a woman. And the woman looks like a lesbian. She looks like a stud. She's a stud. And, in their community, she would be considered very attractive. Now, jessicabetts is also a musician and an actor. And they have worked on the set of the show Claws, okay? And jessicabetts is an open lesbian. She's an open lesbian. And she's what they would call a black, I don't want to say a black lesbian, but Jesse Peterson is really funny. He says, black lesbians, a lot of people don't like him, but it's just funny how he says it. So pretty much, she divorced Jaytucker, who I felt the marriage was really fake. I'm not going to lie to you. I felt like a Hollywood hookup. Because when I saw him on Celebrity, I believe the show was called Celebrity? No, it was a reality show she had, I believe. And he wasn't even interacting with the family. He's an engineer. He just had his own office. He was doing his work. I just think it was a hookup. But if you look at the photo, this one photo of her and Jessica Betts, this woman is really happy. I can honestly say I really feel as though she is probably in love with her. Now, it could be for the moment. Okay, now I'm going to read to you an article from E! News. It says, Niecy Nash reveals surprise marriage to Jessica Betts less than a year after Jaytucker divorce. Niecy Nash just revealed her marriage to artist Jessica Betts less than a year after she announced her divorce from her husband Jaytucker. Niecy Nash just got hitched on Monday, August 31st. The celeb surprised her followers when she shared a photo from her nuptials to girlfriend Jessica Betts. She captioned the picture of the ceremony, Mrs. Carol Denise Betts. At Jessica Betts Music Love Wins. On Jessica's Instagram, the artist wrote, got a whole wife at Niecy Nash. Best of both worlds, love wins. In the picture, which the couple shared to their respective Instagram accounts, the 50-year-old is wearing a white mermaid-style bridal gown as she holds up her boutique in one hand. Jessica is dressed in a white suit, but dished the jacket in favor of a more casual look. Niecy acknowledged that her wedding comes as a shock to me and her followers, writing on her Instagram post, story plot twist. There's little known about Jessica and Niecy's relationship, since neither of them has spoken out about their romance in public. Now, the only indication of their relationship prior to Monday was a post to Jessica's page in February, which showed the Claus star wearing nothing but a pair of underwear with her back facing the camera. Jessica captioned the photo, "Happy birthday to a real one, Niecy Nash, nice nails." And it appears the duo goes as far back as June 2018, with Jessica sharing a video from her time on the set of Claus. The musician performed one of her songs on the episode where Niecy's character gets married. Fans are already speculating about when things turn romantic between the two, with one person commenting on the aforementioned Instagram video, "Okay, homegirl, y'all planned this." Now, I'm going to read something else. I'm going to read from Billboard because Billboard says something that I think is very important. So Billboard says, Niecy Nash comes out by introducing the world to her new wife. Love wins. So there's this whole love wins movement. Now I'm going to scroll down and say that Nash announced her divorce from her ex-husband Jay Walker back in October 2019. As she publicly elaborated on the process of getting divorced when accepting the Vanguard Award at the 2020 Essence Black Women in Hollywood Awards luncheon. Trust that it is so much easier to walk in your truth than it is to run towards a lie, she said in an event. Make decision about what you know now. You gotta own the part you play. That's important. You gotta figure yourself and others. This is the first time that Nash has ever publicly spoken about her relationship with Bess or being queer. Bess, who competed in and won Missy Elliott's reality show, The Road to Stardom, in 2005, confirmed the news in an Instagram post of her own, saying, "I got a whole wife." So, I'm just going to stop there. I'm not going to read any more of the commentaries. Except for USA Today has said that, according to Out Magazine and Los Angeles Times, her marriage announcement is the first time Nash has come out publicly as part of the LGBT community. Now, according to the timeline, it seems like this couple started dating around about 2018. Betts basically croons about someone to watch as she falls in love with. And this is a song that she basically wrote in 2018 called Catch Me. And it says, "I've lost my heart and many people before, just as I thought, and I just don't want it anymore. When I take flight away now, will you catch me before the air lets out?" And that was a song that she sung with Niecy Nash on a set of Claus. And basically, I feel as though Niecy Nash was dating this woman around the time that she was just about to divorce Jay Tucker. I believe that they divorced because Niecy was seeing somebody else, and that somebody else is a woman. Jay Tucker is Jamaican. And in Jamaica, they don't tolerate homosexuality. I'm surprised that he basically walked away peacefully. But I'm sure somewhere down the line, he might feel embarrassed that you got dumped for a woman. I'm sure later on the line, Jay Tucker's going to come out with a book unless he got paid. Unless he got paid very well, he's going to write a tell-all about her. Now, I'm going to go in on Niecy Nash. This is not Niecy Nash's second marriage. This is Niecy Nash's third marriage. Her first marriage was with her husband that she had all her children with. Niecy Nash, I feel, is living the life that she always wanted to live. I don't think Niecy Nash is a lesbian. I don't think Niecy Nash is bisexual. I think she's sexually fluid. But I think that she was repressing her sexual desires of a woman as a young person. Yeah, I remember she's born in 1970. At that time, being out was not in, even in the 90s. Being out wasn't cool. And she's from St. Louis. It's not like she's from New York or LA or Atlanta where she could have been out publicly and nobody would have judged her. She's in a whole different, environment, middle of America. And she comes from a family, I believe, of like pastors, ministers, like open, like Christians. And her husband was a minister. And if you look at how Niecy Nash looked when she got married, Niecy Nash, I believe, was playing a role where she had to basically subdue herself. Part of it, I do believe, was because she didn't have the money. But another part I also believe is that Niecy Nash was trying to be a good wife and being a good Christian. But she wasn't happy. And she wasn't happy with her looks. She looked really nice and attractive as a teen. But in her 20s, she looked matronly. And she probably wanted to change. So by the time she turned 38, she got a divorce. And once she divorced her first husband, she got an upgrade. That was her first upgrade. Then she went on to get married to Jay Tucker. I always felt the Jay Tucker marriage was fake. But what happened? She basically got another upgrade. And this time she was looked upon as a Hollywood sex symbol, and she started getting more roles and more work. She was winning Emmys. She was doing a lot of great things. But I would say by 2016, people started taking her serious as an actress, and she was getting Emmy nominations for her acting instead of for her hosting Clean House. Now, I've had my criticism of Niecy Nash because I felt that she's done a lot of buffoonery and she does a lot of things for attention, which is why I can look at this and say, well, she might be marrying Jessica Betts woman because she wants to be looked upon as a sex symbol in the LGBTQ community, particularly in the Black LGBTQ community. She may want a second revival in her career because she still hasn't really peaked and she's trying to get more roles. And being that this is the new wave of, fitting in, this is what people are, accepting right now, this is what's hot, she may want to go with what's hot. You don't know. It could be a marketing thing with her because I find her to also be a little flighty. I'm going to be honest with you. And I kind of want to be an opportunist. So that's another aspect. I think it's interesting that she never came out until she got married. And it's just very, very, very puzzling. I'm not going to knock her for it. I don't have an issue with her marrying a woman. I'm going to be honest with you. It's her life. It's her business. God gave us free will. She's not hurting anyone. If her children, which They might be okay with it. They may not be okay with it. But that's their prerogative. Niecy Nash, I thought she was... I think she's good on claws from what I've seen. And it's interesting because they met on claws. But hopefully this lasts, I don't know. I'm 50-50 on this, just like her age. Hopefully this don't become, I don't want to say it, but hopefully this isn't a move from Jessica to come up with her career or make money. You know, hopefully this is real. It's not a scam. And I will say this. I said the Jay Tucker relationship was fake. I called it a decade ago and I was right. And on that note, this is your girl, Miss Ann Little. I'm signing off. Make sure you comment, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Also, donate to my Cash App at SabellaJoy15. Donate to my PayPal at Joy336. And I also have a Venmo. And that is SabellaJoy15. Thank you. Have a good night. Sleep tight and enjoy tomorrow. Take care.